It is time for some Ozarks Fox AM therapy. It is National Awkward Moments Day, and while I have shared many of my awkward moments with you over the years, I feel like it's Maddie's turn, and I'm going to be her therapist today for her awkward moments. And I'm sure there's too many to count, Maddie, but I hope you narrowed it down to just a few that I can give my wisdom. With age comes wisdom.
Okay.
And me being...
So are you admitting you're older than me?
I'm admitting I'm 2 years older than you. In those 2 years, I've learned a lot, Maddie.
I bet.
So let me just sit back and you just talk to me. I'm your therapist.
Okay.
Here we go.
Jeremy. So one time, this was very awkward, and it imprinted on me. I was dared to crash a first date. I did not know either of the people, but I was dared to go take a piece of their pizza during this first date and then act like nothing happened. Later, the guy came up to me and shoved pizza all over my face.
Okay,
how would
Maddie,
one deal?
How did you feel after you did said dare and you went over and you ate that pizza? How did you feel after that?
I felt like a butthead. Because that's just not cool to do.
Viewers, cover your ears for the language this morning.
I apologize. I felt like a dum-dum.
Yes. Maddie, now, when said blind date reacted with pizza in your face,
yes,
did you feel that was aggressive?
Very, but warranted.
Did that couple end up getting married?
You know, that's a great question. Maybe that's the story they tell to their future children.
So maybe, Maddie, in hindsight, this couple said, remember that crazy first date? That's what we'll tell our grandchildren. So maybe in hindsight, retrospect, you may have done them a blessing by doing that for such a great story. Or they broke up right after and you're the cause of the breakup.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the former, not the latter. Okay. All right. So there was one time in middle school that my friend, Julia, her skirt got stuck into her underwear, and she was walking down the hall, and I had to chase after her to quickly fix it.
Friend would do that.
But here's the thing. People had already seen what was going on, and I was like, Julia! She was like, what are you doing? And I was like, underwear is out. So I felt awkward running, and I felt awkward having to tell her that was happening to her wardrobe malfunction.
That's an experience that a lot of people have happen.
Yeah.
And I think as a good friend, you would want them. Now, however, I would say, is running and screaming the best way to nonchalantly tell somebody without drawing more attention to the situation?
No.
Okay.
Don't be screaming and yelling and flailing.
Right.
And that's what I did.
Do you feel you should have then tucked your dress?
Well, I was wearing pants that day.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So
I'm just saying. Okay, good call.
Okay, this is my final one. I mean, obviously, many awkward moments have happened on this show. So when I was younger, I think like a lot of, youngest child syndrome, I would be jamming out to Britney Spears and making up choreographed dances in my room, and my sisters would ever so slightly open the door and watch me, and then basically laugh in my face because I'm not a good dancer.
Yes.
So that's my awkward moment.
Has that caused any issues between you and your sisters as adults?
You know, it has. It's put a great strain between my sisters, Casey, Allie, and myself. Because guess what? I may have not known how to dance back then, but I can outdance them now. So that's just super awkward.
Is there anything that you could then, in return, make fun of them for?
Yes, but I choose to take the high road. From my therapy that I've been going through, I choose to take the high road and always support them, no matter how crazy.
That is rare, you said. It's rare that I find in this therapy office that people want to take the high road.
Yeah, it's hard.
They're taking the lowest road possible.
Yes.
Sometimes it involves a baseball bat. I'm just saying.
Okay, Carrie Underwood.
It's a Nancy Kerrigan
situation. My key. Oh, yes.
Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding. Tanya, if you will.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you for rising above.
Thank you.
I hope it doesn't ever rear its ugly head during family holidays.
When the Christmas jingles come on,
it's triggering. It's triggering, but knowing how to handle that and cope with that, it's fine. Maddie, I'll tell you about the time that I got dared.
Please.
Did I tell you about the time I got dared to put mayonnaise in chocolate pudding?
No.
Yeah, it was about second or third grade, and they dared me.
Ew.
I did it, I ate it, and I would not eat chocolate pudding or mayonnaise for years and years after that. about threw up.
That is so gross.
I think I probably did throw up. It was a terrible, terrible traumatic experience.
Question.
Yes.
Now, did you put cocoa powder on it to make it chocolate, or you just took mayonnaise and then put it in a chocolate pudding?
So the chocolate pudding you get in the line, and then a packet of mayonnaise, burp, squirt, burp, eat, horrible.
Did you get anything for that, like a treat or like candy?
I can't even remember why they dared me and what I got out of that, because I didn't get extra 5 minutes of recess. I didn't get to leave school 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, no.
Here's the thing. In the words of one, what's her name? Reagan? Nancy Reagan. Just say no.
I should have.
Just say no.
Oh, I just thought of another one really fast.
Okay.
This was like 2nd grade.
Okay.
My brother, oh, what happened?
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Charlie, I heard that. Okay. My brother and I were supposed to be picked up at school from my Aunt Beth. So I must have been 2nd grade. It was kindergarten. My brother's in kindergarten. I was in 2nd grade.
Okay.
My Aunt Beth was nowhere to be found, and we couldn't find her. So we start walking home without telling anybody. Well, we walk, and as an adult, I look back. We had to cross a major highway to get to our house. Well, my Aunt Beth was running late. What we should have done, but we were children, we're stupid. We should have waited.
Well,
we get to the house safely.
Yeah.
My Aunt Beth, who's the nicest person in the world, who gave us gum, spoiled us, gave us money, did everything. That was the first and only time I have seen my Aunt Beth so irate and yelling at us, which she has never done again to this day. Because we should have waited. We just thought, we were like, oh, we'll just walk home.
Yeah.
We're stupid kids.
Well, I had something very similar happen to me. So I would go to like a daycare before I went to school, and the lady would always pick me up from school. She waited for me, and as I was going and approaching the car, drove off because she didn't see me. I was like, I'm
Trauma.
reaching for the door. Anyways.
Trauma.
All right, you guys, don't go anywhere. We have some weekend birthdays to celebrate coming up, and I'm gonna digress from my therapy.
I just thought of another one now, too. That just brought up another memory.
Oh, no.